Yes, good morning students. Today we learn the flywheel experiment. With this experiment we will find the moment of inertia of flywheel. So first of all I must explain you to what is the function of flywheel. Flywheel is a mechanical device which absorbs the energy and release the energy when it is needed. Means extra energy is there, then the flywheel can store the energy and that can be supplied when the low level of energy is there in the industry or any functioning equipment. So flywheel just generally do the extra energy ko it absorb the extra energy and release the energy when the energy level is low in the engine or any of rotating equipments. That is the overall idea of the flywheel. In theoretical courses you must have studied the basic principle of flywheel. So with this experiment we want to know the moment of inertia. Moment of inertia of flywheel indicates that how much energy this flywheel can store. So with the energy storation capacity can be quantified with the help of moment of inertia. So in this apparatus there is a ring and this is the rod on which it is mounted. It is axle basically. This is axle and this is the flywheel. And diameter of this axle is
19 mm.
19 mm. And this is the mass which is there on this mounted on this axle. So there are 3 readings we have to taken from this experiment. Based on that reading we will calculate the moment of inertia. First reading is about when the mass is suspended. This is the basically balancing of energy. When any mass is suspended with this rotational, I am just demonstrating first. Then we will perform final experiment. Suppose this is the case. This mass is suspended. When this mass is suspended, flywheel start movement. Start rotating. It means that the potential energy of the mass is decreasing, and by decreasing that potential energy, flywheel will restore that energy. That is the basic principle. So we can start here now. There are 3 readings will have to taken. One is the weight, how much weight you are suspended, and rotation of this flywheel without detaching of this mass, and rotation of this flywheel after detachment of this mass, and the time taken after detachment to come unto the rest. That is the 3 readings we will take from this experiment. Okay, so 1 revolution, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So 6 revolutions we have set. It means that when this mass suspend,
N1 is equal to 6.
N1 is the revolution without detachment of this mass. So N1 is 6. When the mass
150.
Goes down with the help of gravitational force, this flywheel will start rotating. So we have to calculate the number of revolution without detachment, number of revolution after detachment, and time taken to come under the rest after detachment of mass. After detachment of mass means that this mass is not providing energy to flywheel. It means that even then the flywheel can be under rotation. Why it is under rotation? Due to that when the mass is attached, it gives the potential energy to flywheel. Now flywheel will start rotating, but after detachment flywheel will still be in rotation. Due to reason is that because potential energy already stored in this flywheel, due to that energy it is rotating after the detachment. So N1, when you just keep it, when you see the formula of this apparatus, I equal to m into r into bracket under bracket gt square into n1 upon 4 pi n2 square minus r. here m is the mass, how much mass you have suspended, r is the radius of this axle, g is the gravitational force, and t is the time taken to come under rest after detachment. N1 revolution before detachment, N2 revolution after detachment, r is the radius of axle. So these are the readings. So we have to take the reading N1, N2 and T. R and M are taken from this. M is mass is this and radius is fixed. So by putting these value we can calculate the moment of inertia. So we can start. So we can note down the N1 is already we have provided. N1 is 6 and 150 gram mass is already provided. So we will note the next parameter, that is N2 and time. So for that we will perform the experiment. A stopwatch will be needed. A stopwatch will be needed to note the time. So yes, so 1, 2, 3.
वो सही है, डिटच के बाद ही टाइम लेना है ना।
हाँ यस सर, अभी नहीं काउंट करूँगा।
हाँ, आप हाथ लगाइए मत।
1, 2, 2.5 या 3 revolution.
2 revolution.
2 revolution. Okay. So it comes with 2 revolution after detaching the mass.
5.25.
When mass detached, 2 revolution happens in this flywheel, and the time is
5.26.
So 2 revolution and 5.6 second. So this is the first reading. This is the first reading. Weight was 150 gram. N1 before detachment revolution was 6. After detachment revolution was 2. And time taken to come rest after detachment is 5.6 second. So next reading we will. Okay, so again weight we have increased now. Suspended weight is 200 gram. N1 revolution we have created this 6. We will note the N2 and seconds. So do you start? Okay, so we can start. So it is rotating due to the potential energy is losing of this mass. 1, 2, 3. So 3 revolutions happen with this mass. 3 revolutions.
7.54.
3 revolutions happen and 7.54 seconds was the time taken after detachment. So that is the second reading. Second reading is 200 gram weight. N1 is 6, N2 is 3 and 7.54 second is the time. So third reading is for 250 gram. Yes, so we can start. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 revolutions have
9.3.
Yes. So third reading weight we have taken is 250 gram. N1, that is revolution without detachment, is 6 and it is also 6. And time taken was 7.
9.33.
It was 7.
9.33.
9.33 second. So this is all readings about. First we have performed 150 gram, second 200 gram, third 250 gram, and then N1 revolution are already fixed. only N2 revolution we have noted, time we has noted. All these values to be put in this formula. You will get the three value of inertia, and you take the average of these three value. That will give you the moment of inertia of this wheel. This is all about the flywheel moment of inertia. Thank you.